keep it 100 because it's time for Hub's Huddle Podcast. Listen to the man that talks sports from football to basketball 24/7, 365. He is known as the average Joe that knows more than average about sports.
What's up, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Hub.
What's up, everybody? It's Thursday, September 19th, 2019, and I'm back. Kickoff week number 3 with Thursday Night Football. But first, before I get into the game a little bit, let's talk about some latest rumors. First and foremost, he will be playing tonight, Mr. Jalen Ramsey. He came out, requested a trade. He wants to get out of Jacksonville. Head coach Doug Marrone basically said that they had squashed, whatever they got going on. But honestly, I think they are going to trade him. They are going to start him tonight, and possibly would be trading him after the game, according to rumors. And so far, we have a couple teams that, that are in the market for a corner. Rumors are the Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles, also got the San Francisco 49ers, and you got the Seattle Seahawks. I was hearing a few rumbles about the Cowboys a few days ago. I thought, them releasing Taco Charlton, who is now a Miami Dolphin. I thought that he would be, they will be suitors for Jalen Ramsey. I mean, that is also a need for them as well. I think the most out of all those guys, also the Baltimore Ravens are also interested in the services of Jalen Ramsey. Apparently the Jacksonville Jaguars, they want 2 number ones, or, a number one and, a pick and possibly a player, So let's see what kind of deal going to get done. We know, according to rumors, one team has reached out to the league just to ask if they were to trade and acquire Jalen Ramsey, tomorrow morning or late tonight, would he be able to play on Sunday? And according to league rules, no player can play on 2 different teams in the same week. So that nixes all that. Right now, it's rumors that there is an AFC team and an NFC team who has offered to the Jaguars, a couple of picks. So we will see how everything shakes out. Latest on the Antonio Brown standpoint. Of course, the Allegheny DA, they're not going to be looking to investigate the allegations that have been, put on Antonio Brown. So what looks like right now, he's not on the commissioner exempt list. Normally when it gets past Wednesday, or when it gets to Wednesday, if a player is not on the list, when final things haven't been said. So basically he will be playing on Sunday against the Jets. Let's see how he looks, in week 2 with New England. Of course, he probably had more time to pick up the playbook and get things down, and let's see how it works out. Other news, of course, you just heard yesterday, Philadelphia Eagles, they didn't practice yesterday due to too many injury. That team is pretty banged up, man. Going to Atlanta and playing down there, a couple guys got knocked out of the game. Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, not sure what their status is for the game on Sunday. Rumor has it that Deshaun Jackson will miss 2 weeks, so he'll be out Sunday, and then the following Sunday, they do welcome in the Detroit Lions into Philadelphia this weekend. Tough pass rush for the Lions, and their defense is pretty good. So it's going to be a good matchup between, the backup receivers against, the secondary of the Lions, and also, how that, Detroit Lions front 7 put pressure on Carson Wentz. Thing about tonight's game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars that we taking on the Tennessee Titans. The Titans have dominated this within the past couple years. They have won 4 consecutive games against the Jaguars since 2017. This game we played in Jacksonville tonight. The Jaguars are 0-2, looking for their first win of the season, and the Titans are coming in at 1-1. This right here is a must win for the Jags, and I can see why they are, saying that Ramsey will start tonight and he will play, because, basically if they go down 0-3, it's going to be real tough, for them to have for them to get in position to be, in the playoff push. And I know we only in, September and it's early, but we already played through like the first 8 for the season. So, like going down 0-3, it's pretty, your odds ain't really good. When you look at history, across the league, teams that are 0-2, is real tough for them, but going down 0-3 is going to be a bigger hole. The Tennessee Titans coming in, of course, you got, you have Henry coming in. This dude, he balls out against Jacksonville. Remember the game last year when he ran all over them. Looking for more. They're going to go heavy in the run game again tonight. Let's see what they got. But the thing about the game, it seems like the Jaguars have taken a huge step back since playing in the AFC title game against New England a couple of years ago. Because last year, it really wasn't that good. Then we all thought maybe it's just Blake Bortles. They bring in Nick Foles this year. Of course, he's out for a while. Broken. I believe it's a broken collarbone. So now they're starting their backup, a rookie, Minshew. If I said his name right, sorry if I didn't. It's just it's just rough, man. Then you got the Jalen Ramsey situation. He came out and spoke earlier this week. Basically, man, the kid just wants to win, and I 100% agree with him. Hey, when you come into the league and when your situation was the way it was a couple of years ago, hey, man, you really just expect to win. And I believe he's like in his contract year now. He's looking to be paid, and he also wants to play on a team that's going to put in a position to win. And a couple of years ago, Jacksonville was shaping up to be that team, and now it's like they're trending more towards bottom of the barrel, pretty much. There wasn't a playoff team last year. This year if they go down 0-3, it's not looking like they're going to be a playoff team now. So it's going to be another year. 2 years in a row. Where you taking a step back from where you were 2 years ago of playing in an AFC championship game. Being possibly, a couple plays away from going to a Super Bowl. But tonight's game, as I had to make a pick, you all know, last week I went, 11-5. So, still, rough. So on the season, I'm 21-10-1. I'm above 500, which is good. But I got to kick it off right tonight. I would normally go with the home with the home team tonight, but I'm rocking with the Titans, man. The Titans beating these dudes four times in a row since 2017. I think the streak continues tonight. I think the what they got going on in Jacksonville with the Ramsey situation and all that and the quarterback situation, I just think with the Titans coming in, they do have a nice stout defense. Those dudes, they coughed up a little bit last week and lost to the Colts. But I think they're going to bounce back today. I think Derrick Henry going to have a monster game tonight, like he did last. I don't think it's going to be like how he did last year, but he's going to have a monster game tonight. And he's going to be the workhorse that's going to propel this Tennessee Titan offense onto a victory. I'm going to roll with the and it's going to come down to defense a little bit as well too, y'all. So don't, like I said, that's why the run game is going to be very important. I don't think Marcus Mariota is going to be able to put it, together and have to rely on his arm. They really never do. but hey, I think it's going to come down on to the run game tonight. I like the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to give it a score. I think it's going to be low scoring tonight. I think this game's gonna be better than what that snooze fest was last week, with the Buccaneers and the Panthers. So I'm gonna go with a score of 17-10 Titans. There's gonna be defensive game, but I think, it's going to be a Derrick Henry type game. I believe it's raining out there in Jacksonville. And when it's raining, teams lean more heavily towards the run game. And I think this is what it's going to be tonight. Heavy on the run game. You're going to see some sprinkling of Deion Lewis, but mainly you're going to see a lot of Derrick Henry tonight. I just think, this Jacksonville Jaguars team is not the same that it was two years ago. Some of the vets a little little bit older. You got a situation with Jalen Ramsey. Don't know he is starting tonight, but don't know if he's going to give a whole 110% tonight, because knowing that he's going to be traded. I mean, it's just taking a big risk on his end, to come out here, and you risking possibly you could get injured or whatever, So, hey, I mean, I'm taking the Titans 17-10 tonight to kick off Thursday Night Football Week 3. I'll be back on Saturday. In fact, I'll be back on Saturday. I'm going to try to get back with y'all on Saturday. I don't say every week I'll be back on Saturday, end up coming back on Sunday. The weekends, man, I just get, caught up and stuff. I'm just trying to put together my remaining picks. Got a big matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. That right there is circled on my whole on my calendar for Sunday. I'm going to be glued to the TV for that one. So I'll be back with my picks later on this week. So until then, y'all stay blessed. Having enjoyed this Thursday Night Football matchup. Like I said, big game on Sunday. I'll be back with my whole predictions. And, hopefully we have hopefully we get them losses below 5, man. Baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. So until next time, man, y'all be blessed. Thank you all for listening. If you on Instagram, hit me up at Hubs Huddle. If you're on Facebook, Hubs Huddle, Twitter, Hubs Huddle. My podcast, this podcast is on iTunes, Google Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio. There's plenty other platforms that I'm on, Castbox, just to name a few. You could basically just Google Hubs Huddle in your Google search engine and it'll show up wherever I'm at. Thank you all again for listening, man. Until next time, man, it's your boy Hub and I'm out. Peace.